Welcome to the AggroCast, the official podcast at AggroGamer.com. This is episode 79, and I am your host, Michael Camacho. And with me are Brian, WCG Ultimate Gamer's #1 fan, Bentley, and Ben. I love long walks on the highway, Ben.
Fantastic.
That is fantastic.
I do. Hey, walking is not that bad. Come on, especially when you're walking in the beating sun of 97 degrees outside. But it's fun.
Yeah, so, Ben, what have you been up
to? Pretty much a lot today, actually. A good friend of mine gave me money so I can replace my alternator in my car, so I spent a good 3 hours at a junkyard trying to find an alternator for cheap. But after spending 3 hours of finding nothing, I decided to just go to AutoZone and buy one there. Wow. So, yeah. And try to replace it today. It didn't have quite the right tool, so yeah, that's where the walking and the side of the highway came into play. So other than that, I do have an interview with Aflac tomorrow at 2:00. So after this podcast, I'm actually leaving to try to replace my alternator as fast as I can. So
nice.
Yep. Yeah. So other than that, I just been setting out resumes and revamping my resume hardcore, and apparently it worked because I got 2 emails, one from Starbucks and one from Aflac yesterday, and I got a call from Aflac today for an interview tomorrow. So
very nice.
Nice. Actually, what's funny? I hear Starbucks has good benefits.
Yeah, the funny thing is though, they emailed me saying that, oh yeah, we saw your resume on career builders and whatnot. Go ahead and apply for a management position, and we can go on from there. I did all that. They sent me an email saying, yeah, we're searching for other candidates. I'm like, so why did you email me in the first place?
Wow,
that's weird.
Wow.
That doesn't make sense at all.
It really doesn't. It's like, so why did you get my hopes up to begin with? So I'm like, whatever. So
wow,
damn, sounds like fun. And how about your Lions?
We got screwed, and we got screwed the NFL because Brian, you saw it. I'm assuming.
Yes.
And that was a touchdown.
Agreed. Their rule.
I understand there's a rule. But yeah.
The rule's wrong when you have 2 feet down, your knees down, your butt's on the ground,
your hands in the ground.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at that point if you roll over and get up without the ball in your hand. You've already hit 4 major parts onto the ground.
So here's my question. So what's the difference between that process as opposed to a running back barely crossing the plane and having the ball knocked out, and that's still being counted as a touchdown?
I agree. The NFL makes up rules all the time, I believe.
So
and they use them to their advantage. This is one reason why I don't like the headphones on refs when they're doing the replays. I would prefer if another ref was having the headphones, and the only thing they could say to each other is rewind, pause, and that's it. I don't like them talking to the booth upstairs. I don't trust what they're saying. And I've felt that way since the tuck rule.
Tuck rule.
This call was almost as bad as the tuck rule.
Almost?
The only reason it's not is because the tuck rule kept the Raiders from the championship, from the Super Bowl, and this is just the first game of the season. Had this kept them out of the playoffs or something like that, I would say it's as bad. But it's the first game of the season. It was just a really shitty call and almost as bad as the tuck rule.
Yeah, the tuck rule is basically everything that's wrong with the NFL.
Yeah.
So it was just, yeah. After that, I think I watched a little bit of the Eagles and Green Bay game, and that was about it.
Every single person in that game was getting hurt.
Yeah.
I stopped watching. I was like, I can't watch this anymore. Everybody's getting carried off the field.
It was it was just a train wreck. It was just really bad. Well, not as bad as the New York Jets yesterday. That was more of of a debacle than anything else.
No, see, that game I did not see.
Yeah, let's just say I forgot the total yards of offense that the Jets had. I think it was like either less than 100 or just a little over 100 of total yards. And it was really bad.
You're talking about total offense, entire thing.
Of the entire game. Not just a half, of the entire game. It was bad.
Wow.
So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, well, maybe the New York Jets shouldn't be making shows like what they did over the summer.
But it's the first game of a season.
Yeah,
so...
but still, it was just god awful. It was just
a lot of the games were god awful though this weekend.
Well,
this is probably one of the worst opening weekends I've seen. Like almost every game was just sloppy football.
Oh, it was.
Look at even the Colts played like shit.
Didn't they lose?
Yeah, they lost. Yeah. They lost to the Texans.
That's what I'm saying. Even they played like shit.
Oh.
Hell, the Cowboys lost to the Redskins.
Well, so you know something's messed up.
Yeah.
Well,
13-7, no less.
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing if the Cowboys lose.
Hey, the Raiders are playing like they always do.
Hey, consistency is an important part of every,
No, they're definitely consistently sucking it up.
But the one bright spot for me was watching the goal line stand by the Lions. That was probably the only highlight that I saw. I was really excited about that. Other than that, I agree with you. It was a shitty week one.
It was tough to watch. It really was. Yeah.
So, what have you been up to, Brian?
Well, this past weekend I had my bachelor party, which, for what the parts I remember, were a lot of fun. At least that's what they've told me. And I do remember some things that I probably wish I'd forget, but overall it was really fun. It was great. I had a lot of my uncles and cousins and some friends come from out of town. Thanks a lot for not coming, guys. No, I'm just
if I had the money and stuff like that, I would definitely would. But
fucking with you guys. But no, it was a really good time. Kind of had some bad news thrown in there too. My cousin, who's been battling cancer for the last 4 years, she's starting to lose that fight.
Oh,
so,
sorry.
Not trying to bring it down, just so if you guys kind of keep her in your thoughts, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, definitely.
No problem.
Yeah, definitely.
She's 25.
Wow.
Yeah. So if the listeners also believe in some kind of higher power, you guys can say, have some thoughts for that. I'd appreciate it. But other than that, we had a really good weekend, and just working and trying to get all the planning for the wedding done. Believe me, when we finish that, I will be so happy. I'm tired of planning. Just elope. Seriously, just do it. I might have said that last week, but seriously, this time I mean it.
But I'm gonna one up that.
You're just not gonna get me.
I'm just gonna stay single.
Jeez. But,
what's the point?
Well, I think Vanessa's pretty special, and I love her, so we're gonna go for the whole married thing.
And you guys want kids, right?
That is true.
See, I don't, so there's no point.
Okay. I also like the tax benefits.
Yeah.
I was forced to go to the shower this weekend, and they're like, oh, that's so wonderfully getting married. I'm like, yeah, the tax benefits. And they're like, what? I'm like, I'm just messing around. But seriously, tax benefits.
You can get those being, whatchamacallit though?
Had a house.
Just living together long enough.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. Common law marriage.
Yeah. Takes 7 years, but
yeah.
Some people stay engaged that long.
Some people.
Yeah. But yeah, everything else is, it's going.
Nice. That's awesome.
Mike, it just leaves you, our missing in action.
All right. Before I get into Exactly what I've been doing. I just want to rant real quick.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Keep female reporters out of the fucking goddamn male locker rooms!
Oh, God. Here we go.
Oh boy.
God!
No.
Sorry, it's
No.
been bugging me all day with this fucking Mexican chick or whatever.
No. See, here's the thing, though. Like, if you don't want those kind of comments, don't dress like a freaking whore.
No.
Do you
This
see?
all comes
did
from
you
the
see?
hold on.
Was she dressed like a whore?
Oh my God! Did you see the jeans she was wearing?
No.
Dude,
They were
her
tight as
ass
hell.
was sticking out. Oh my God! You want to talk about almost a perfect ass? Holy shit!
Her boobs are like literally popping out. Her ass
Yeah.
is popping out. It's like, if you want to be professional, at least dress professional. Don't look like a freaking
Hey.
skank.
It's how I would like to see Rachel Nichols, but Rachel Nichols dresses with decency.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if you it's all about professionalism. She's not dressing professional at all. It's.
But my thing is,
Oh, go ahead.
this all comes down to this. They want these, oh, it's a female reporter, she should be able to go in the male locker rooms. Okay, how many men are allowed to go into a woman's locker room? None.
None.
Not a single one. So why is it okay that women can go into a male's locker room, but when something happens, there's a huge fucking blow up in the media? Well, fuck that. I want to go into a female locker room so I can see a bunch of fucking naked chicks. And if they make a pass at me, I'm gonna throw a fit just to fucking get media blitz. But it won't happen. Why? Because everybody be like, what are you, fucking retarded? Sorry for the use of the word retarded.
Wow.
But people will be like, are you a dude? You don't want to see naked chicks? Like, you're a female, you're going into a locker room with 53 naked jocks, and you expect nothing to happen? I just want to get that out there.
I guess
Deal with
I
it.
guess I really have no problem with female reporters.
All I'm saying, if females are allowed in the male locker room, men should be allowed in the female locker room. You want equal rights? Let's have some equal fucking rights. At the same time, don't throw a big to-do about it and then say, well, I didn't want to make a big deal about this.
Too
Then
late.
why the hell are you on the freaking Today Show on Fox News? Ugh, drove me nuts. She's hot, but she's an idiot.
That I agree with you.
Sorry, I had to get that out there. It's just been bugging me all day because we've been talking about it at work. So, okay. As for me, what I've been doing? Working my ass off. I've had 4 days off since Otakon. 3 days off since Otakon. Something like that. And I took an extra day off yesterday because my body was just like, no, you're not getting up today.
Nice.
And I work the rest all the way through to next Thursday. Then I go to Missouri to visit a friend for his housewarming party, a guy I was stationed with in the Air Force, so going to hang out with some other Air Force friends, his wife, finally get to see their son.
Oh.
That'll be cool. So, Uncle Mike in his house.
Nice.
That's a scary thought.
Aww. At least I have toys to take with me.
Yeah,
No, not really.
I'm sure you can bring a bunch of your dolls over.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, hey,
Ain't no dolls in this motherfucker.
hey.
Heyo.
So, and other than that, as many may know, I've been busy on my site.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Yeah. For those who don't know, it's theotakugamer.com, but just wrapped up my second contest.
Yeah, I didn't win anything.
No, I haven't drawn yet.
Oh.
It's all being done tomorrow. Well, this will be up hopefully by tomorrow. No, it won't. But basically, it was all anime this time. Everybody had a chance, like 16 chances to get an entry. So, not everybody took full advantage of that. They just posted in the very first post and dipped. But, hey, we'll see. Got a lot of entries. It made me realize there's enough people who are interested to start a forum on the site.
Nice.
So I've done that. And it's really taken up a lot more time than I thought it would. I thought it would be just like a personal project I update here and there. But I've really been enjoying it a lot. That I've been doing almost a post a day.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, and I guess I've been more focused on the anime side of things. I watched those 2 weeks I was working midnight shift. I finished like 7 or 8 series. Over 150 episodes.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah. The whole series of Clannad and Clannad After Story.
I've been watching. It's cool.
Oh my god, I cried my ass off during that show.
There were a couple times I cried too.
Dude, that is a fucking, that show will make you laugh your ass off, and the very next episode you'll be crying your eyes out. It's like, what the fuck? It's an emotional roller coaster. Are you still in the first season, Brian?
Yeah, I'm still in the first season.
Oh, second, oh, excuse me.
It's getting old.
Second season is rough. Just a heads up. But it was such a great series. I actually finished within 45 hours, both seasons.
Jeez. That's intense.
So, yeah. That was 48 episodes. So, like, I got started and I didn't want to stop. I only stopped to sleep and when I was driving to and from work.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm. Very good, though. Now I've got the game downloaded, like an English version, so I'm going to try to play that.
Yeah, I saw there was a game, and I was kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, I found a site that translated it, so I wish it would come out here. Be nice, but Sony won't allow visual novels. Well, they did one, but
Probably didn't do as well, huh?
well, that's that Disgaea Infinite
Oh, okay. Yeah.
with Prinny as the main character.
Mm-hmm.
But they were like, they wouldn't allow them to actually put out a disc,
Boo.
saying it's not a real game. I'm like, everything on the PS2 in Japan is visual fucking novels. And the US side is like, no, it's not a real game. What? These are like big money makers in Japan. So it's kind of funny how they said that here. Just shows the way the different countries think. But, so other than that, that's just what I've been up to. Working and working. So it's been crazy, but my house looks like shit because of it.
Nice.
Yeah, after I do the contest winners and all, I'm gonna try to really crack down on cleaning. I got a bunch of posters I framed up, like 8 or 9 of them, and put those up around the house.
You still have my Shank drawing that I brought from PAX East?
I think I threw it away.
Oh, you bastard.
I'm just kidding. No, I got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
I don't think it got bent up. No, it's right here.
Nice.
Yeah, I still have it. I'll have to find a way to send it so it doesn't get bent.
Yeah, that'd be quite interesting.
Yeah. I mean, they have mailers for that, but I gotta go find one for the size. So. But, alright, well, let's get into what we've been playing. Who wants to start this one off? Actually, I was gonna say, how about you, since you're gonna talk about the same thing you've talked about the past 2 weeks?
Pretty much, I haven't really been playing anything new. I've just been playing mostly recent stuff, like Starcraft 2, and
Starcraft 2.
that
and WoW.
A little bit of WoW Cataclysm beta, and I played a little bit Starcraft 2, and a little bit of Mass Effect 2 actually as well. So
nice. I need to go back into Mass Effect 2 with all the DLC. I haven't played any of it.
Yeah.
So my plan is to buy it all and then go through and play it all.
Yeah, I've got one new DLC that I haven't really played through yet, so that's why I started all over so I can play through it. But it's just really hard going back after, especially beating the game for the first time. So it's like, yeah, okay. But other than that, yeah, I just been busy just trying to find work. So
yeah, that's kind of important.
Yeah, just a little bit. So that's all I've been doing. So how about you, Brian?
Well, one game I have been playing for a while that for the last few weeks has been on is Persona 4, which, Mike, did you ever get to that one?
I still haven't played Persona 3.
Yeah, I'm actually...
When I saw you tweeting about it, I was like, motherfucker, I haven't even played that game yet.
Dude, you gotta fucking play. I'm not joking.
I know. I gotta play 3 first because they say 4 will ruin 3 for you.
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking about going back and getting 3 FES, but I don't know if I'll do that now because 4 is
I think
so
you
nice.
should. I mean, it's still a good game.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they really improved to 4, so it's kind of like it's not as dynamic. I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play both, but I'm either get it on the PSP or just put my damn PS2 copy in.
I would just suggest Persona 4 on PS2 or the PS2 version. Of course, I have the backwards compatibility thing. So.
So do I.
Oh, okay. Well, then you have nothing to worry about. It's fantastic. It really is fantastic. I'm kind of getting to a point where I need to grind some, but I mean, what are you gonna do? That's part of being a part of the game is grinding.
Yeah.
But it is fantastic, and if you have the disc, then it comes with the soundtrack, which is cool too. So.
Nice.
Yeah. Other than that, I've been playing TerRover for review, and I'm not sure I've ever seen a game like this, and not so much in that it's revolutionary in game design, but there's a few really revolutionary things in the game. It's just I've never had a game that one moment I'm like, oh my god, this is the sweetest thing ever, and then fuck you, I swear to God, you fucking fraud, and I'm like screaming at the television very next minute. Yeah, because there are just times where the precision that you have is amazing. You're like, oh my god, I can't believe how I made that happen. That was, really sweet the way I was able to, maneuver my guy. And then the next moment you're like, okay, I can't make this happen with a precision jump, so I'm just going to say fuck it, and I'm just going to push all the buttons at once, and that works. And you're like, alright, that should not have worked. So.
Maybe that's the point.
Yeah, maybe. So, I'm going to finish it up. I'm about halfway to 3/4 of the way through. Try to finish it up and do it for review, so kind of watch the site for that. But it's
nice.
It's a lot of fun. I think it's on the PSN for $15. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth $15 worth of download, but it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I know it got a lot of attention at E3, but it's definitely very, very good.
Yeah. What do you think about the fact that these downloadable titles are all coming out around $15 now? Like, I didn't pick up a single one of the Summer Arcade on Xbox Live. Everybody's like, oh, this one's worth $15. I'm like, last year, it was like a mixture of prices. The year before that was like $10. Why the fuck all of a sudden are we paying $15 a download?
I guess it's going to become a value thing where people are going to be like, okay, $15, I'm getting a lot of stuff for $15. But I think that a lot of the publishers and developers are trying to push that $10 thing out to $15, or I don't know what it is in space bucks. The 1,200 space bucks.
That's $15.
Yeah, so
1,200 points.
Right. So, I think they're trying to push it out to that limit so that especially because Microsoft removed part of the cap, right, for downloads. So now these bigger games that end up...
Well, there is no cap.
Oh, there is no cap now. Well, there you go.
From what I heard, there's no cap now.
So, that now that they've eliminated the cap, these games are going to go above what the cap used to be. I'm guaranteeing you are all going to be $15 from now on.
Yeah, and my problem is people don't seem to realize, you keep paying this $15, they're going to start pushing it to $20 to see if they can get sales. You start paying that $20, they're going to push it higher. So, I'm telling you people now, you need to realize that the more you buy these games, as much as I know it's great to support these developers that are doing them, you need to stop the publishers.
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
You guys, it started with fucking Activision doing it for $15 per map packs.
Yeah. Well, that's, I think, silly just to begin with. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. I mean, you're not even getting... Did it even come with more achievements or trophies?
No.
See, at least TerRover comes
Halo
with a bunch of trophies.
I want to say Halo's map packs did.
Oh.
Maybe? I could be wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure Halo got bumped up to 1250 or 1500 at some point.
Jeez.
So
That's ridiculous.
yeah.
It's getting ridiculous. So that's pretty much it for me. Speaking of Halo, Mike.
Yeah, Halo Reach was released today.
Never heard of it.
I got in. Yeah, right. Good lord. How could anybody never know what Halo is?
Yeah.
I don't know what Halo is.
Well, it's
Well, let's just put it like this. If anybody's a gamer as of today, and you don't know what Halo is, just go back under your rock and never come out again. That means you're just playing Atari.
Hey, there's something wrong with the Atari.
No, but, I mean, you've never progressed past it. So, basically, Halo Reach came out today. I got the Legendary Edition. I was kind of worried about this, because all the pictures I saw on sites, I was like, how big is the statue, really? I was afraid I was going to get, like, this little statue, and it was going to be like, I paid $150 for this. But it turns out the statue is a 153rd model, and it's pretty big. I was really shocked.
Who says, like,
what?
I think 101 to 150, 1 to a 50.
I guess they base it off of how big the land would be if they were standing on this thing or whatever. I don't know. Anime figures do the same thing. They're like, this is a 1/6 or a 1/8 scale.
Yeah, I just 53rd. I just.
Yeah. And that's what it said inside the box when you open it. But it's actually a really well done statue by McFarlane Toys. The only thing you have to do is, like, put the weapons on.
Okay.
Which makes sense. You don't want to ship with the weapons. They might break.
Right.
In shipment, because we all know UPS and others aren't always the best.
No.
When it comes to handling packages, but it was there when I got home today, opened it up, and it comes in this huge box. It was just awesome. You, like, take the top half off, and there sits this little case. Well, you pull, like, this case, it's almost like, I don't know, it's hard to say, like a pod, and you pull it out of the case, and there's the game you're looking at. You take the game off, you lift off that piece, and underneath there's a bag and inside the bag is a diary. And it's like a full diary, and it's not just written with text. Like, you'll find things where you flip to a page, all of a sudden it's like, I found this, here's an image of something I saw today, and there's a picture there that you can look at.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And it, like, pulls out, there's a map that you can fold out, there's, their little army ID card is in a pouch. Like, they did a great job with this, and I think the limited edition also gets the diary and stuff like that. So, that was all really cool. I'm very impressed with it. I think it's definitely worth the $150 a lot. It's definitely worth more of the $150 than the helmet was, in my opinion. I paid $60 for the helmet once, so I don't complain. But the game, I popped in, played through the whole first 2 missions. Was having a lot of fun. Then on the 3rd mission, I just got stuck.
Uh-oh.
It was like, run back to this spot, and I was like, okay. And I couldn't kill these 2 big bosses, these 2 big guys. And I just was like, I kept playing. I got killed. Trying something else, got killed. And I'm going, dude, I have no fucking clue what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. Maybe I'm supposed to kill these guys, but they're not exactly dying, and I don't have that much ammo. So, it's kind of annoying. But I finally was just like, well, I'm going to take a break, go get dinner. I didn't rage, shockingly enough.
You didn't rage quit. That's awesome.
Yeah. I was just like, oh, I'm going to go make dinner. So, but I played that for a while. It was fun so far. I need to play some co-op. Supposedly it scales pretty hardcore, though, when you're in co-op, from what I hear. So, it should be interesting to see how much harder it is. But I was just playing on normal. Not easy. I wanted to, but I will say this is one of my pet peeves. Look, not everybody has the time to sit there and play on hard like I am right now, replaying the same moment over and over again. So, fuck you for not putting achievements on easy mode.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of bullshit. You're basically telling people that to play on easy, sorry, you're not going to be able to experience everything that we put into the game. I think it's bullshit. There's a lot of people nowadays, and I know there's a lot that think like me, where it's like, I just want to play through the game and get on to the next one. So, I think that's fucked up, but I'm dealing with it and I'm playing on normal.
Yeah.
I want my achievements.
Well, I understand both points of view. I mean, like, for me, I've never played a Halo game before, so I would just want the story more than worrying about whether or not I'm getting, achievements. But I think you should at least get something for your effort,
Yeah. I mean, you get some achievements for, like, get 10 pistol kills during one mission or something like that. But you don't get the campaign achievements. Like, you finish campaign 2. Or the second chapter of the campaign. I thought that was kind of bullshit. I think you should give less points. At least let me get points.
I don't know if you think the system allows for that. I'm guessing that the
achievement
achievement
system...
do. Oh, it does?
Yeah, right now it's like, if you beat the game on normal heroic, you get like 10 points. Or beat the chapter. Mm-hmm. If you do it on legendary, I think you get double. So, something like that. It's just kind of annoying, though, that there's not even like 5 points for easy. I mean, it's just kind of saying F you to the people playing it on an easier mode.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter to the developers what mode somebody plays it on, as long as they're playing your game. Just my opinion. Anyway, I was also playing for about 3 weeks Madden 11. I was having a lot of fun.
I just gotta ask why.
Well, I hadn't bought one since 2009. I skipped 10. I figured, I'll get Madden 11. I'm jonesing for a Madden game,
Just say no, man.
I got it. Loved playing through the franchise. And hey, you think I loved it that much, I would have kept it, right? No. I started playing the Superstar mode, and I just got pissed. It's so void of any features. There's nothing. Before, you used to be able to look at your guy. You used to be able to look around like an apartment or something that you had. You could see what awards you've won in the past. You can't even look at that anymore. Like, there's no character to your guy. The most you can see is your stats. Talk to your agent if you just want to declare a trade, or we're going to win the playoffs of this game or something like that, which they've always had, but there's nothing else. And you can see if your guy's overconfident, which they always kept saying I was overconfident, even though I was tearing it up every game.
What does that even mean? What does overconfident mean?
Who knows? I would think that, let's say I'm going into the season and I'm not doing well in a game, it could still say I'm overconfident. But if I'm putting up 200 yards a game, I don't think I'm overconfident anymore. I think I'm confident, but even after one season, it didn't change. The other problem is, I did multiple drafts, and if I was a running back, I always ended up on a team that passed the ball all the time. If I was a quarterback, I'm on a team that runs the ball all the time. Really annoying. It was like every time. I never got a team that needed a quarterback that throws the ball. Or needed a running back that runs the ball. Like, I got stuck on the Patriots with my running back first. Then I got stuck on the Ravens with the quarterback. I'm going, what? I was like, the Ravens don't need a quarterback.
Yeah,
I was like, Jesus.
Don't they, though? Don't they?
I was like, so I got really annoyed, and the whole fact that the Superstar mode is bullshit made me get rid of it. I was just like, if you're not going to give me a half-ass game, I'm done. I'm telling you now, I won't buy another Madden. Like, honestly, I haven't had an excellent experience with Madden since Madden 2006 on the Xbox. I felt like that was a fully featured game.
Wait, what year? 2006?
Yeah, on the Xbox, not the 360 version. I'm talking about the last gen.
God, I missed the 2K series.
My thing is, it's like, ever since they went to...
Awesome.
Yes, it was.
Well, ever since they went to the next-gen systems, or the current gen now, it's like they remove features, put them back in, and claim them as new, and then they're removing old features, but don't tell anybody till you already bought it and playing it. So I was just like, fuck this. Fuck Madden, and fuck EA Sports. They need to scrap that whole fucking team. Take a year off, and put out a game in 2-year increments. Enough of this 1 year shit, because you're not getting anything done.
And honestly, I kind of was talking to my cousin about this, and what does a roster update, does it cost money to get a roster update if you have Madden 10? Or Madden 9?
No, you can't get it.
Really?
Don't they
kill the servers?
Yeah, what they do is don't they update the roster throughout the whole entire year until the next game out, and then they just kill the previous server and then start all over?
Yeah, like the Madden 10 servers will probably be dead by February, if not sooner.
Yeah,
so they force you to buy the next game.
They need to rework the whole. First of all, they need to rework their netcode, and then they need to so that they have a platform, and it kind of ends up being like a subscription-based model. You pay $60 up front. And then, the next year, they have, an update that's a DLC pack,
And sell it for $30.
Yeah. I mean, even just sell it for $30. And then the next year, you do the same thing. And then 3 years, new game. And then they shut off all the servers. You must buy the new game if you want to continue.
Sad thing is, nothing like that's going to happen until Madden stops selling like it does.
Yeah.
But sales are already down each year. Since it's gone next gen, I believe. I think 2008 was the big year, and I think it's gone down in sales each year since then.
I believe that's true, yes.
So, and they deserve it. Fuck them. This was ridiculous. The fact that the Superstar mode was so stripped down, because I don't play online, and a lot of people don't play this game online. Because it's either you play online, you're gonna get your ass whooped if you're not a hardcore player.
Right.
So,
and by hardcore player, you mean someone who games the system like everybody else.
Yeah, that too. But the thing is, there's so many people that don't play online like myself, and I was just like, well, fuck. They're so focused on online now that they're stripping out features for those of us who just want to play the fucking game.
Should we play it on Wii then?
Ugh. God, that'd be worse.
Speaking of which, did you guys see that NFL Slapshot thing that they're trying to put out for Wii? Their version of NHL for Wii.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I watched the first 30 seconds of the promo with Wayne Gretzky, and I went, "Oh my God, this is terrible."
Yeah, it was. I'm like, wow, really?
Yeah, but nobody watches NHL anyway.
Hey, now. Hey.
See, but then let's look at that. NHL 11 is supposed to be this great fucking game, better than Madden. What the fuck? Madden's your bread and butter. NHL shouldn't have better game than your football game. I mean, your NHL is so good that 2K Sports has said, we're taking a year off.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And the 2K Sports game was not bad.
But it just wasn't selling because the Madden game EA game's fucking awesome.
Except for that 1 year when they were like, you know what, screw this, we're not putting the $50 tag, we're putting a $20 tag on this. Remember that 1 year? And that sold way better than the Madden game. Because people were like,
I bought it.
2 football games, one's 50, one's 20. Which to pick?
Yep.
So.
Yeah, that's another thing. NFL needs to stop this exclusive license with EA.
Yeah.
So we can have some fucking competition. God, the football game's coming out like Doug Williams' Black College Experience or fucking Backbreaker. Suck!
Dude, even the Tecmo Bowl game was terrible.
Yeah. So.
Hated that thing.
Yeah, but other than that, I've been playing a couple PSP import games. Played Iki Tosin, Cross Impact. I don't know if anybody remembers the one I played before, Eloquent Fist. It was an old review I did back when we were on Pwn doing news.
Okay.
One where it's like a side-scrolling brawler. As you beat the bosses or you get beat, your clothes get ripped. No nudity, but kind of suggestive. They actually added in like a duo mode, I guess you call it. Like you have 2 characters and you can swap them in and out. So if one of your characters getting beat bad or not good for the boss you're going up against, you can swap them out real quick.
Oh.
It's actually, as a brawler, it's a lot of fun on the PSP. This is a game, either the first one or this one could come out here, and I think it would sell well. Because it's a great game to pick up and play. It's not a long playthrough either. It's like you have a certain amount of levels, then you're done. But there's like so many different characters and so many unlockables that I don't understand why they don't bring games like this out here. I know it's kind of suggestive, but there's a hell of a lot worse on the fucking consoles. So, it's like, this game would be great here. I think a lot of people would pick it up if they brought it out for like $20-$30. Even if you could just get it as a download on PSN, I don't see why not. I can't see the cost to translate a game can't be that much.
Well, I guess a lot of it depends on whether or not you want it done well or not, because I think we've all seen people who do poor localization and it hurts the game. Like, for instance, I bought Arc Rise Fantasia because it was on sale, like, it was like 50% off or something on Amazon. And then I was listening to Weekend Confirmed, they were like, yeah, the voiceover is freaking terrible on it. And I'm like, oh.
I canceled my pre-order, I wouldn't buy it.
Well,
and I kept sending tweets to Ignition
yeah,
saying, I'm not buying this when you put out a half-ass voiceover, when you know most of the people who buy these games want the Japanese voices in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, it's
such a waste to do this. I don't get it. They think that they're going to sell more. You're not going to fucking sell more with English voices, because this is a niche audience. These old school JRPG styles are only going to sell to the people looking for that.
Yep.
You're not going to get some random kid buying your game. And they're not going to be like, oh, this isn't Japanese? They don't fucking look at that. Most of them look at covers and walk and keep going.
Yeah.
And it was like, you just basically told your fans, fuck you. I wanted that game so bad when I first heard it was coming out here. And I said, fuck it. I've got it requested on GooseX because I won't give them money. I refuse.
Yeah. Well, I got it. I haven't opened it yet, obviously, because I still have a ton of hours to put it on Persona. I'm only 40 hours in.
Yeah, you got about another 60.
Yeah, pretty much.
But, no, like, I was told by people that Arc Rise Fantasia plays great. Even Anthony Gallegos liked it.
Wow.
He didn't love it, but he said it was enjoyable. And I'm going, wait, he likes a JRPG? So I was kind of like, damn. So it must be fun to play, but the voiceovers, I first heard a video and I went, no, I'm done. Cancel the pre-order. And I'm pretty sure it cost them some pre-orders.
That's sad.
I know a lot of people who decided not to buy it because of that. Like, they're like, I'm not going to support trash. Like, the voiceovers sounded like shitty voiceovers from PlayStation 1.
Ouch.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm a little
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Or it was probably as bad as Chaos Wars on PS2. Ugh, that game's awful with voiceovers. Like, everybody I've been told, like, even with Arc Rise Fantasia, everybody's like, just mute it and listen to your own music. That's probably what I'll end up doing.
Yeah, but
I
that's
like
not what you
music
want. I mean, that's not...
I agree, because I like the music in game. I don't even have to hear voices in the game. But I love the soundtracks to RPGs. So. But, yeah. Anyway, the last game I've been playing is Project Diva for PSP. It's a music rhythm game featuring Miku Hatsune. For those who don't know, she's a Vocaloid character from Japan. Basically, Vocaloid is where a computer program simulates singing. So there's no actual human singer.
What?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Japan has figured out a way to create songs without actually needing a human. Surprise? So, her voice is kind of high-pitched, but the game's a lot of fun if you like music rhythm games. A little difficult even on easy when it starts getting into later. When I have to start hitting 3 buttons, I'm like, holy shit! On a PSP, because sometimes I just forget which buttons where. But it's a lot of fun. If you play on normal, you can unlock different outfits for her to wear during different stuff. Different settings,
The
stuff
person
like
who
that.
doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for Miku Hatsune, throughout each song has its own like music video. And a lot of them some of them are kind of cute. Some of them are like for the slower songs, or have that mood setting in the music video. But it's a really cool game. I'm trying to play through it so I can start the second one that I bought at Otakon. So, and the same Sega did this game, and they're also doing the K-On! Game that comes out this month. Woo woo! K-On!
Wait, there's an entire game for K-On!
Yes.
Aren't they just
it's a music rhythm game.
Players thing?
Yeah, it's a music rhythm game, though.
Oh, okay. Well, at least it's...
I think there's a little more, like there's some things you do outside of just that. Because I've seen where there's like interaction between the characters. But I don't know too much about that yet.
Should be some kind of, what do you call it, RPG.
Yeah, that would be great.
I don't know why, but it should be.
Yeah, I can't wait to I already have it pre-ordered, of course. So, I can't fucking wait.
I know I shouldn't laugh, but I can't stop myself.
The minute it was announced on the site I do all my pre-orders from, it was like, done. I might have been in the top 10 people pre-ordering.
Seriously, you know what? They were probably sitting in a room going, wait, we're going to put this up for pre-order. I bet you Mike hits it right away. Click. Oh, there it is!
No, I don't think they know me that well.
Are you sure?
I did try to pre-order Amagami order Amagami from them, which is currently an anime, but it's a visual novel from Japan. But they were like, hey, we have it in stock. I ordered it. They were like, well, we couldn't find our in-stock copy, so we're trying to find one. But it will probably get canceled. I'm like, motherfuckers.
No one else wanted it, so we sent it back.
Well, it was like $70, and now to get it anywhere else is like a lot more. I said, fuck it. I don't need it.
Oh, God.
So, but, that's all I've been playing. Besides K-On! And coming out soon, that'll be the only new game I play after this. Oh, Little Big Planet 2, when it comes out next month.
Okay, so what are you excited about Little Big Planet 2?
Why?
Like, well, what is it that's...
The limited edition is awesome. You get a plush Sackboy and bookends? Those bookends are fucking sweet. What?
I have.
So really,
no
the game
comment.
has nothing to do with it.
I mean, I love the first Little Big Planet.
Oh, okay.
Just, I hope they fix the online play. Because
sure
online games would always drop out. We'd be playing for a few levels, and bloop, somebody loses connection. Bloop, the whole party loses connection. I'd be like, fuck! It got so annoying to invite people back, I finally just stopped playing it online. So hopefully they fix that. Hopefully those suckers who paid for PSN Plus. Oh, sorry, Brian.
I am a little annoyed at some of the things that they've done all of a sudden.
Dude, you pay for, hold on, air quotes, free games. They're not free, you're freaking paying for them!
Oh, yeah.
You're paying $50 a year. I'm so tired of hearing people say, oh, I got this free game. You didn't get it for free! You paid $50 for it!
Yeah, I don't...
And you don't even get to keep it if you stop paying.
So tell us what you really think about the PSN Plus.
I just don't get it. It's not like you're getting, like, a better online service.
Well, here's my thing, is I've probably got about $33 so far out of it. And the games that I have downloaded, like, I enjoyed them for the time I had, and then I'm probably never going to play them again.
Yeah.
So it's not like I need this, collection that I'm building. I don't care about it. It's just some game I got. It was, like Mushroom Wars. It was like $10. I had a great time. For $10, I probably played, a good 7 or 8 hours. I got enjoyment out of it. If I gave up my subscription and it disappeared, I wouldn't really feel any loss.
Well, do you lose the ones that you pay for?
No, you don't lose the ones you pay for, but you,
Okay, but they're at a discount, but you don't lose those ones, right?
Correct. You just,
just the ones that are actually completely free.
Correct.
Okay. I was like, God damn, if you lose the ones you pay for, it's even worse.
No. They actually
It's like, hey, we gave
charge you back for the stuff that you got discounts on. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm like, this is fucked up.
But no, so the games Critter Crunch, another $10 game, I put way more. I put like probably 15 to 20 hours into that. So I feel like some of the stuff I've gotten that I wouldn't have paid for on my own, I got plenty of enjoyment out of it, and it's just a part of that $50.
Yeah.
So I think part of the problem is the way they marketed this to begin with.
Yeah.
They immediately sort of hinted that it was going to be comparable to Xbox Live when the two have nothing in common.
I agree.
So there should have been there'd be no reason why Sony should have ever even thought to have mentioned the two in the same sentence, because they are completely different things.
It's more like a GameFly service, or no, GameTap.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like. My thing is, like, because I say I paid the $50 for Giant Bomb, but you get HD streaming video and stuff like that. There's an actual upgrade. And the way the way they marketed this was like you were going to get an upgrade somewhat. I knew it wasn't complete, but you really didn't get any type of upgrade.
No, this was.
You just got
content.
you just got some content.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. I just don't get why they didn't try to actual upgrade the online service. Keep the basic online free, but charge for a better online service. Like, you'll get cross-game party chat. Cross-game invites is what PS3 needs.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, I don't mind having to get everybody into one game. I do! You know how long it takes to get everybody into the game and then invite them to your game when I could have already done that?
Yeah. Well.
So, hopefully they take this money and they actually reinvest it into improving their online, but we will see.
No, I wouldn't. I've already chalked it up to another thing that Sony didn't really think all the way through and, thought that they were going to be, competing somehow, but it's not. It's terrible.
Yeah. Well, I already let Core fizzle out. I stopped watching with like 5 or 6 episodes left.
Yeah. It's not very good.
It was like the first year was awesome, even the content in it. And it just gets worse and worse every episode. I was like, fuck it. I'm done. I don't want a free wallpaper. Like, I don't want a free XMB theme. I really don't give a shit about that. But, hey, the other side is not making me too happy either. $60 for Xbox Live.
But you're like one of the biggest defenders of...
Well, my problem is how they're defending it themselves. They're like, well, we're giving you all this stuff like Twitter and Facebook and Last.fm and Netflix. I'm like, but what about the people who don't want that shit and just want to play games? They're forced to pay for it along with everyone else?
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't give us optional service that most of us don't even fucking use and then tout it like the Hulu Plus. Fuck Hulu Plus. I already paid $10 for Netflix. I'm not paying $10 more for Hulu.
You don't want the ESPN?
No! I have cable! Like, this is all stuff that, like, well, you get all this other great stuff. I got Xbox Live so I could play games with people. Hey, Netflix is great, but that's really the only other thing I use. I mean, it's just like, but I'm already paying $10 a month for that. And that's my problem, is how they've defended it. They should have just came out and said, hey, server costs, don't give specifics of anything else. Due to server costs, we've had to raise the price. Cool.
Yeah.
But don't give me some bullshit excuse like all these optional services that most of the people I know barely use.
Honestly, if they just would have come out and said, hey, it's been the same thing for the last, 4 or 5 years, so we need to raise rates $10 each year, people would be like, okay.
Which they did at first, then at the end they had to throw in, plus you get all these great services.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You didn't have to add that on, it just made you come off as conceited bastards.
Well, it's the same thing like the 4G stuff on Sprint. They force you to get this $10 premium package for 4G. Even if you're in a city that doesn't have 4G yet, you still have to pay for it.
Yeah, and it's only in like 4 or 5 cities tops.
Yeah. I mean, they did say it's going to come to like 11 cities or something by the end of the year, but still. Like, yeah, you can't use the service, but you got to pay for it. All right, good job. Thanks a lot for coming.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I love Xbox Live. I think it's the best thing for consoles, but how they went about defending it, the price increase, was completely wrong. They pushed it out wrong. They just threw it out there. There was no notice of this. It was like, boom, it's happening in like 3 months. They should have, I believe, if they had said last December, beginning of this year, saying, hey, by the end of the year, probably in the fall time frame, we're going to have to up Xbox Live.
Or just say January 1st.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if they had done that in the beginning of the year, instead of saying, hey, November, or they're saying in middle August, hey, November whatever, we're upping it $10. It's like 3 months away. Not cool.
Well, at this point, I'm actually kind of getting to the point where I'm starting to believe that the video game companies are just like, we really can just do what we want because these people are just going to pay for everything we tell them anyway.
And that's exactly how they're acting.
Mm-hmm.
Activision started it, and now everybody seems to be following that attitude.
My question is what's going to happen in like 2 or 3 years when people are going to start expecting a new console, and people
I don't know,
like,
because even
I don't know. You guys are kind of paying for all this stuff on this other one, so why build a new one?
Well, Microsoft has already kind of said that they don't know how far out it's going to be for the next console. They're working on it, as in like ideas and stuff. But they're like, the problem is the potential hasn't been tapped even on the 360 completely. Supposedly the games are getting better and better each time, looking for the really AAA games, and I'm going, well, shit, when is the next console going to be? Truthfully, I'm happy with what we have now. I don't need to spend another $500-$600 on a console right now.
I don't think anyone is willing to spend that much money for a new console at the moment.
No, especially considering I'm getting a 360 for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that you're going to see a new console to about 2014. I don't. I mean, I can't imagine them pushing one out right now when the economy is still like this.
Yeah, and no, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I can agree with that.
Just watch. We say this now, and then like, boom, next E3. Hey, guess what, guys?
No, because you got Connect and Move coming out right now, and they're not going to fuck that up.
Oh, that's true.
They want to push it. They're not going to at least announce one until 2012. They're going to at least let Move and Connect be out a year. So I'd say 2012 E3, you may hear them talk about it, and that'll be 2 years out.
I'll tell you what, though, they need to start putting some games out for Connect. They have like 7 games total for launch.
Move doesn't have anything better, and Move comes out like 3 days.
I will say that Move, there are a couple of companies that were going back and sending out patches to start using Move in there. So I can give them that.
What I've heard about the Heavy Rain just sounds really creepy.
Actually, I thought
some of the motions sound creepy as shit.
Actually, dude, like, I mean, did you play Heavy Rain at all?
No, it was sitting there, and I finally said, I need to get rid of this because I don't have time.
It actually the motions felt more natural than trying to shake the remote or shake the 6-axis sideways, side to side, or up and down.
Yeah.
It really felt a lot, especially like turning doorknobs or moving. You were pulling on levers and stuff. It felt a lot more natural using the Move. At least that's how it felt at E3. I don't know if they've changed it at all.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, it'd probably be cool. I just think some of the motions you probably have to make would be a little creepy. But
oh, jeez.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
Hey, nothing could be as creepy as those guys that were doing the demo in front of me. Or doing right before me. That was wrong.
I don't even want to know.
5 guys just basically standing around giggling about Madison being naked. You're like, really?
Wow.
She's
Yeah,
a computer. She's pixels. Just want to mention that.
What's wrong with pixelated boobs?
Apparently a lot.
I don't know how to even to start with that statement.
Oh, God.
At this point, Brian, you just don't. You just shake your head.
Artificial Girl 3. What?
Ow. Anyway.
And
So we should do our feature things. This is already getting crazy.
A little bit.
Alright, bargain bin.
Oh, wow. We're actually we're still at that point. Okay. No, this week, coming from Gamefly.com, which is probably no surprise to anyone out there, we're actually we're looking at Final Fantasy XIII for the PS3, going for $19.99. Yeah, it's definitely worth to get if you are a huge Final Fantasy fan, and we all know about Mike's nice little decision not to play it, but it's a good game. I really enjoyed it a lot, and you might be playing it for quite a long time, but it's definitely worth it though. So pick it up for $20, especially when it came out.
$20
earlier this year. So
Yeah, that game kind of dropped in price really quickly.
Yeah. Well, it had its faults, but for $20, you can easily get 30, 40, 50 hours out of it. That's a lot of time for your money.
Well, that's about the point value I'll pick it up at GoozeX when it hits about 400, 500 points. So, $20, $25 worth. I kind of was like, this is one of those games. It always sells a lot, so it'll oversaturate on the GoozeX, and the point price will just start dropping. So, hell, the 360 version is almost $30 worth of points.
jeez.
While the PS3 version is still around $45. Goddamn, PS3 games never drop in point price.
Well, that's another question, is what is Sony's problem on the PSN? That is ridiculous. Like, their sales are a joke.
Their PSP ones lately have been decent. Some of the, especially if you have a Go, some of the games have been dropping to like $20 that have been out for a while. I picked up Little Big Planet for $20. I was like, okay.
Well, I wanted to wait until like Record of Argus Roar dropped significantly, but it's not dropping at all. I'm like, well then fuck you, I'm not buying it.
It probably won't.
Well, then forget it.
No, it'll probably will at some point to 30, and that's about as far as it'll drop. But get the 360 version.
Yeah, starting in November, I'll be able to. Sure.
I'll let you borrow mine with the pillowcase.
Oh God.
I probably don't need the pillowcase. I probably just need the disc to put in the machine. Yeah.
Pillowcase is actually still in the box.
I don't need to know.
What?
You said the box or the washing machine?
In the box.
Oh, okay.
I took it out to take pictures and put it back in.
Oh. I don't.
What?
Oh, you meant pictures of the pillowcase.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
Hey, we gotta keep the class up.
It!
Gotta keep the class up somehow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow, Brian actually bringing down the class, not me.
Hey yo.
Hey yo. All right. Anyway, Ben, good job on that. I'm just gonna keep us going. So on the DL is Plants vs Zombies on Xbox Live Arcade. It's $10 or I don't know, what is that, 800 space bucks.
Space bucks.
Best part is, first of all, the game is awesome, and second part is you can play co-op, which I'm pretty stoked about. I haven't heard anything about people playing co-op yet, but it's on couch, so it's same screen co-op, but it still seems fun, like a cool concept.
Well, I know they say it works really well in moving around and placing plants and stuff like that. They say like they've tweaked it to where the 360 controller just feels right. It feels natural.
Cool. Yeah.
So
that
was on the latest Rebel FM. They were talking about that.
Yeah.
They also were talking about the versus mode.
Ooh.
So
nice.
Where one person's the zombies.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think Arthur Geese said he kept getting his ass whooped by somebody.
Nice.
I think it was that one.
Oh, there you go. No, it's a fun ass game. So if you seriously don't own it on some platform, I don't know what's wrong with you. Oh,
I don't think I own it on any platform.
you should.
I think maybe I own it on Steam.
Probably do. It was probably like $5 at some point. But there you go.
See. Plants vs. Zombies. Plants. Yeah, I do own it on Steam.
Hey, the best part about having it on Steam is they immediately gave you Game of the Year edition for free.
Yep.
Yeah, I see that.
So
I was like, Game of the Year? I didn't buy that. Alright. So, Netflix picks! I am taking it back to the 90s, people. I am bringing out the lovely Christy Swanson in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie. Woo! Yeah, Pee-wee's in it.
that's less woot, but yeah.
What? Pee-wee's awesome, dude. I got Pee-wee's Playhouse on DVD. What?
Anyway, you have a lot of other things on DVD. I'm just saying. That's not exactly a shining example of...
Hey, Brian's playing Plants vs. Zombies while we record the podcast.
Yeah.
So, no, but Buffy the Vampire Slayer, this has nothing to do with the series that ran with Sarah Michelle Gellar. It's the original Christy Swanson, Luke Perry.
Like you say Luke Perry and then laugh.
I can't help it. It's Luke Perry.
Like what else?
But it was a fun movie to watch. Like, cheesy, 90s, like, high school. It was a mixture of comedy. Some, I guess a little bit of drama. But, I don't know about you guys. I loved the movie. I still own it. And the fact you can now watch it on Netflix just by turning on your 360 or PS3 or Wii. And it's right there, boom. I think it's worth the watch. It's about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
No comment.
You've never seen it, Ben?
No, I've seen it. Just no comment.
Oh, that movie's great. Real quick, I do want to say, I picked up an HD DVD player for the 360.
Please tell me they paid you to take it off their hands.
I got it for like $45, but all the movies on GoozeX are like a $5 to $7 value in points, and I had so many points, I was like, fuck it, I've already got up to like 35 movies. And it barely ate up points. Like, it was like, okay, we'll do this. So now I got all these HD movies. They may not be Blu-ray, but I got them all for significantly less than their Blu-ray counterparts. So,
all right.
I think it was worth a pickup for the price right now and what you can get the movies for. Hell, you can get the first 5 Harry Potter movies, limited edition set on Amazon in the marketplace for like $25. So,
all right.
in HD. So, I have to recommend that to anybody. There's my own little bargain, Ben. In the end, it's a nice way of saving money instead of shelling out $15 to $20 on a Blu-ray. You can pay $5 for a movie on HD DVD.
Are people even using that format anymore for anything?
Not really, but a lot of people I know now on GoozeX are picking up the players and getting the movies for so cheap. I got the whole Bourne Identity series on HD DVD for $15 or $20 worth of points. So, I couldn't complain. I got Mallrats. I watched that yesterday. That was awesome.
That is a great movie.
Yeah. I was laughing my ass off. Oh. Joey Lauren Adams. Oh.
Hey, you need some time?
Claire Forlani. Oh.
I think he does need some time.
Yeah.
Hold on. I can't do it.
Oh. I don't. I'm feeling dirty already. You haven't done anything. That's what yeah.
Reminds me of Average Joe Gamer when they were messing with Wes.
That was a good episode, yeah.
Hey, those guys finally came back with new episodes.
Yeah.
Like 3 episodes in a row that were all like lost. Like a bunch of July episodes all came out at once. Sounds familiar.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you don't. But, alright, well, why don't we get into the topic of discussion, or I will call this Brian's rant.
Yeah. Well, so I made the mistake, or whatever. We started watching. Vanessa and I started watching WCG Ultimate Gamer Season 2. Wow. I mean, the first season was bad enough. Like, that was one level of bad. This is like a completely new level of terribleness. First of all, they haven't focused on the people at all, so you really don't give a shit about any of them. Like, they're, like, doing these, alliances and, like, cat fights, and you're like, I don't care. The only thing that you care about is because a couple of the guys are really huge douchebags. So far we've had the, and they had these stereotypes that they were stayed by. So, like, there's the guy that immediately falls in love with someone the minute he's on the show.
Yeah.
And of course he's fat. So,
Is that the one that was eliminated? Like, I want to say a couple of weeks ago, but it was
he was
like
the second
in love
one
with
eliminated.
Faye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, like, every girl is skinny and they had to put them in bikinis. And I'm like, really? Really?
I'm trying to see if I even recognize any of these people.
One of them,
Justin Wong, of course.
Yeah, Justin Wong, and we met up with Faye not this past year, but last year's E3.
I think I've met Justin Wong.
But my point still is they've put gamers in such a terrible, terrible light.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing. I mean, like, really, we should all be embarrassed because of this. It's really horrible, and it's not even good reality TV. I don't watch reality TV. I used to when it first came out, but I stopped, and this isn't even good reality TV. It's just shitty.
Yeah. Well, what the heck? Well, I was about to say this one dude, Cesar.
Yeah.
Looks like a fucking Jersey Shore, and it said, from Parlin, New Jersey. I was like, well, there you go, fucking Jersey Shore.
You're like, I knew it!
Fist pumping?
Wow. Can you be any more stereotype Hispanic? Your name is Cesar Noriega.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not like I'm sitting here being like, yeah, everybody's,
Faye Mata.
But it really is pretty bad.
This Filipina girl looks kind of cute.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not that they're not cute or anything like that, and I'm not saying that they're not real gamers, because it's not like that, but yeah,
Which one was the one that liked somebody? Anthony?
The white guy that's, like, fat.
It's
with
AJ.
glasses?
Yeah, AJ.
Yeah.
AJ's the one that's in love with Faye.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Catherine Cat Gunn. She sounds familiar, but I can't think.
You probably have seen her around before.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I just felt like they could have done a better job at, what people are like and what real gamers are like. But what are you gonna do? I mean, it's.
Yeah. But yeah, I was able to meet Justin Wong at the Street Fighter tournament that Chastity had held.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Because I was like, man, that guy looks familiar. I kept hearing his name from all the Street Fighter players, but then I was like, oh, I met him.
Yeah.
That was when me and Eric from AggroGamer went to that competition out here in Maryland.
Neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess my
He
rant
looks
is
cleaned
really
up.
a huge rant, but it just did not put us in a very good light, and people already think, horrible things about us, so it's just, to me, it just makes it worse.
Well, like I said, looking at the cast, it seems like everybody fits the stereotype.
Yep, pretty much.
Like Jersey Shore is the worst.
Dude, the guy with the crazy hair, Ryan, he is the biggest fucking douche ever. He's like, I'm totally gonna manipulate everybody in the house, and everyone's gonna work for me. And I'm like,
Ryan Burnett.
yeah. I'm just like,
Yeah,
really?
I'm just looking at this shit.
I'm just like, wow, that's retarded. That's terrible. Yeah, it was bad.
He looks like a barista at Starbucks.
So
Just saying.
So what's your opinion on the PlayStation, the tester? Have you seen any of that?
I didn't even look at any of that, to be honest.
What happened with David in that?
The producer guy called or talked to him and said, "Oh yeah, you're in. Don't worry." And then he wasn't.
Yeah, I saw him say something to Andy, and I figured that's what he was talking about on Twitter, and I was like, "What? That's kind of fucked up."
Yeah.
Oh, just a little bit.
I mean, I got an email from that guy also, but it wasn't like it was completely different. He didn't say anything to me about being a part of it.
You signed up?
I honestly, I only signed up so I could get votes to David. That was about it.
That's what I did.
So
yeah, I signed up to vote for David as well. I just kept forgetting about it. If I didn't see his tweet, I just kept forgetting about it. I felt bad. But I got in quite a few for him. I didn't even see how far he made it.
He made it to the round of 100, I believe.
Yeah.
So there was 1,000. They knocked it down to 500, and then he got down to.
Was there something between 500 and 100?
No. There was no. It was one round to go from 500 to 100. He made that one. He just didn't make the one after that.
Yeah. I think I voted once in the 100, and I just kind of forgot about that. It was even going on.
Yeah.
I tend to block that stuff out because I hated when Pwn got spammed with that shit back in the day with the G4 crap.
Right.
When all those girls were going crazy for popularity contests.
Yes.
Ugh.
Which they still do all the time anyway.
Yeah. So.
But yeah. So that's it. That's the end of my rant.
Well, interesting. You have made my decision for me. Oh, wait, no. I already decided not to ever watch it.
Right. Yes.
Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safe. Very
Trust
safe.
me. I think I watched an episode of the last one, and I was like, oh, fuck this. I did watch The Chase. Is that what it was called?
I don't know.
Where it was like that Mirror's Edge type thing.
Oh, no,
Or they played it up like it was going to be a Mirror's Edge type thing. But it was kind of just like a little game. But it was fun to watch.
Yeah, no. Never watched it. Oh, well. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So.
I feel like I started out with a lot more steam, and then it just sort of fell apart.
Because you just realized what you were just talking about, the Ultimate Gamer.
Yeah, pretty much.
You just gave them, not credibility, but publicity.
Yeah. Sadly, yes. Sorry, I didn't interrupt you. Go ahead.
Well, I guess I'll get into my announcement. It's a tough one. I won't lie. So, I have been told by Brian and Ben that I am fired.
Oh, I should have known you were going to do that.
You son of a bitch.
I should have seen that coming.
I knew it. I was like, oh god, here we go.
Alright, but for real people, no. I haven't been fired, but I am leaving the podcast. As many know, back in June, I kind of decided I was going to take a hiatus and see if this break would change kind of like my stress levels with everything. Actually, it might have even been before June, but I started thinking about a website. I've always wanted to do my own personal site and something more dedicated to anime with some video games and stuff like that, because everybody knows I'm a big anime fan.
No.
Well, like I said before, the otakugamer.com, I took off with it, and where I thought it was going to kind of be this thing that I handle here and there, it really has taken off for me, and not taken off as in, oh my god, I'm getting all these hits, but something that I've become really passionate with. And I've come to realize over the past few months where, even in the beginning where I was still editing articles and stuff, I really haven't even been able to focus on anything but this site. It's been like working this site, and watching anime to get stuff up on the website. It pains me to leave the podcast, the one I started, but it's not fair to not only Ben and Brian, but David and Corey, who are two others that are really pushing this site, and they could easily take my position, and they deserve the third spot here. they're doing a lot more work on the site than I am. I really haven't been involved. And it's kind of been bothering me over the last, I'd say, since the first recording back where you guys had Corey on. I was really listening to it. I was like, Corey should just take over this job, or David. And I was really thinking Corey because I thought he blended really well with the show. Mm-hmm. And listening to the past 2 weeks, I really enjoyed it. And I was like, I know I started this, and I know Andy wanted to keep me on, but it's just not fair. I've got my own thing I'm working on, which, hey, may get a podcast, which is going to be solely focused, mostly on anime, a little gaming, but it's something that I'm looking at in the future. But right now, I'm focused on my site, and I can't focus on AggroGamer at the same time, which, like I said, it's kind of shown. I talked to Ben and Brian and got their opinions, and they agree. I don't know if anybody's noticed, there's been kind of like a cleaning house thing.
A little bit.
And it's kind of almost pisses me off that I wasn't included. And I think I was only spared because of my role in the site in the past and my role on this podcast. When I kind of feel like, hey, I probably should have been talked to or given the boot to. I know, as somebody who put a lot of work in the beginning, I'm pretty sure they didn't want to do that. So I brought it to Ben and Brian earlier saying, hey, I'm going to step down after I got their opinion.
Wow.
And they can vouch for it that I was truly bothered by the fact that I was still hosting.
Yeah, I think it's tough. I think it's tough for all of us. I mean,
I mean, I love this podcast. I fucking love doing the podcast.
Yeah, it's really hard because you're the one that asked me if I wanted to join the podcast, and I'm sure Brian feels the same way. So you brought us in so that we could all talk about what we all love, which is video games.
Well, Brian asked me.
Oh. Yeah, I was basically like, yeah, there's no one else better than me, so you should probably just have me.
Yeah. And that's actually when we decided to make it a 3-person, which was perfect.
Mm-hmm. But we've known me and you, Mike. We've known each other for how long now? So.
Yeah, and I became good friends with everybody, but I don't want to strain that friendship that I have with everybody that's still on the site by saying, hey, no, I'm still staying on this podcast.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, that's what I felt like, even though I know it wasn't that way.
No.
But just over when we had that real lapse in time between podcasts, I kind of got into this mode of really focusing on my site because I wasn't always thinking about when's the next podcast and thinking about AggroGamer. I was kind of like, okay, I got to get this up on my site, I got to do this on my site. Like I said, I got forums up. I'm putting up a page where I'm selling posters from the magazines I'm getting and stuff like that. I'm really trying to push it, and I just can't put the time into both. And a job.
Yeah. I mean,
hey, if tomorrow I win a fucking lottery, I'll fucking run everything. Woohoo! And I'll quit my job, but no. And then we'll say fuck every other site because we're going to take over.
I love it. Love it.
But I will let Brian and Ben decide between David and Corey who they want to bring on, talk to them. I'm going to shoot. I guess I got to shoot David and Andy an email now, even though I'm sure they've already noticed. So.
Well.
And I thank everybody for being patient during this time.
Please.
So
you will be sorely missed.
Yeah,
you will be.
So it sucks. I don't want to say goodbye to the podcast, but it's the right thing for me to do. And it's the best thing for the site.
And it's not like you're dead or anything. I mean,
No. I'm just saying. It's the best thing for the site.
This is my last day ever.
No. I think it's not only the best thing for the site, it's the best thing for me as well.
Yeah. And you won't have that hanging over your head.
Yeah. And I can just really completely 100% focus. Hey, I think I have it up right now on my site. The AggroGamer link right on the main page, or always on the right sidebar. I'm going to leave that there because I love AggroGamer to death. I mean, I was here when it was still Pwn News. So, I mean, I worked with Pwn since 2008.
Forever.
Did the news. I mean, it's been 2 years, and I always had the dream to make my own website. I've tried over the years, and I never could really get the time and the dedication. And now that I have it, now that I have a job that I can afford to pay for the site and the different things like contests, it's just that time. And I gotta move forward with what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And what I want out of my life, so. But don't worry, if they ever need me back, they'll hit me up and I will come on.
Absolutely.
I always welcome invite. As long as I'm not working. So.
Where's your dedication?
And hey, who knows? You may hear these guys on my future podcast.
Woohoo! I don't
know how much Brian will like all the anime talk, but
I like anime. I don't have any problem with anime. I just don't talk about dolls.
Fuck you! The figure!
See, you're gonna miss that. You're gonna miss that. I'm telling you.
And you have to admit, some of the ones I've been getting in look good.
Oh, save me.
They've been costing me good.
All I have to say is your next purchase is better be a button face.
Brian, you gotta watch Seto Kayaki.
I guess I will have to.
Yeah, I'll have to send you a link. My god.
You understand what I'm talking about that, but your next purchase is better be a butt face.
Actually, since I will tell everybody what my next purchase is that's coming right now in the mail. It actually has to deal with a video game. It's Momohime from Muramasa.
Oh god.
Dude, I bought that game. I still have not played it. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me.
Hold on. I'm going to show you guys a link while we're on the podcast so you can see how damn good this thing looks.
Oh, here we go.
What? Looks good. Alright.
So should I sing the Jeopardy song while we're waiting, or?
Alright. Sent it.
Alright, let's take a look. Oh wow, it's pretty cool, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy. Sorry, I'm apparently slow in this copy and paste thing.
I sort of like the ground, actually, the platform where it's like the rocks with the water coming out of it.
Okay, so here's my question: Can you or can you not take her clothes off?
No.
Okay, then this is a figurine.
Dude, I only have 2 figures.
I only have one, or 6, or a dozen.
No, I really only have 2 that can become, I guess, nude, but I never do that because that's not what I get them for. I'm not like in my house going, she's got to be topless. I got to be able to see her topless every time I walk by. No, I don't. I like the artistic work of some of these, how well crafted they are. Mm-hmm. That's why my purchases have been getting more expensive. No more $20, $30 ones. I've been going like $75, $90.
Oh dear God.
Oh jeez.
Well, you did complete your collection of K-On, so.
Oh, yeah, the Figmas, but those are like $40 a pop.
Are you getting the more expensive ones?
Yeah, I have 3 of them already.
God.
I'm waiting for Mugi-chan, and the Ritsu one got announced, but it's not up for pre-order yet.
Did the last episode come out yet, or no? Or is it tomorrow?
Tonight or tomorrow. I'll probably watch it tomorrow. I don't want to cry.
Oh God.
Everybody's talking about how, like, emotional it is. They've been talking about it all night, and I'm like, no!
Jeez.
Yeah, all the people who've been watching the Japanese stream or whatever. Bastards. But yeah, I do want to give a shout out before I leave for everybody. Check out Crunchyroll.com. They have a lot of streaming anime and free membership. They have a lot of free stuff you can watch. Or you can pay $7 a month for the anime subscription.
What does that get?
And you get HD streaming. Plus, the shows that are currently airing, as they release, you get to watch that episode right away. Free members have to wait a week. But there's a really cool show on there called Occult Academy. I recommend everybody check out. There's 2 episodes left. Episode 11 just aired. 12 and 13 are coming out soon. Excellent show. Excellent show. So,
all right.
Highly recommend Crunchyroll. They've really gone from being a bootleg site to actually being a great licensed full streaming site.
Yeah, definitely.
And for the people who like the Korean dramas, they got a shit ton of those.
Well, most of them, I think they've gone from watching it from there to, I think, dramafever.com.
Yeah.
Because a lot
because people don't want to pay.
You don't have to pay.
No, I'm talking about Crunchyroll.
Oh. Well,
for HD and stuff like that.
Oh, true. Well, so, the thing is, though, like, some of the drama is also coming out on Hulu, but they're being subbed by Drama Fever.
Oh. Yeah. Crunchyroll's getting actual, like, stuff right from SBS and NBC, which is cool. Yeah. So I definitely recommend checking out Crunchyroll for anime, since I'm more on the anime tip lately, so I just wanted to give that tip out there for everybody.
And definitely, for those who haven't checked out the otakugamer.com, it is pretty sweet. It did a really good job, Mike.
And please, thank you, please everybody, come check out the forums. Hey, AggroGamer doesn't have forums. If you want to come talk about the AggroGamer news, I would have no problem putting up that section in the video games thing, or if you just want to use the video game section to talk about stuff. I've got a video game section, TV section, movies, TVs, music, anime section, stuff like that. So I just want to get the forums going. I want people to come in and chat and talk with people of like interest. So they just launched, still working everything out. So, and AggroGamer.com was here at the beginning, and I love the site. It's time for me to do my thing and fully let them move on without me. So,
well,
stop sighing.
Damn, sorry. I'm, dude, you're gonna be missed. I'm not depressed. I just, you're gonna be missed.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss everything. I mean, I've loved recording with you guys for all these episodes now.
Yeah, I thought at least we'd be hitting 100 with each other, but I guess not, because we were actually planning on maybe getting like a G Nitro roast or something, and you dropped a bombshell on us.
Well, it had to happen. I mean, like I said, Corey and David, they deserve to be in that third spot. Corey's been doing great, I think, over the past couple weeks.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
cool.
When did you guys join? The 16th episode, 18th?
Something like that. I want to say, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh.
So, it's been about 60-some episodes?
Yeah, episode 17, actually.
Ah.
Yeah.
There you go.
17 new co-hosts.
63 episodes.
It's been a good run.
Because I did, you guys interviewed me on episode 13, and then Mo said her goodbye on the 16th, and then me and Brian joined on the 17th.
Oh, yeah. So.
Yeah, I was
the third host
originally, just so you know. Not bitter or anything.
Oh, you want us to have a little special half-hour interview for you?
No, I'm good. I'm good now, but just saying, not saying, just saying.
Well, this is the third host that has bitten the dust.
Well, again, you're not dying.
Yeah, you
a little of me has just died.
You're gonna come back. Oh, God.
But a little of me has died inside.
Oh, jeez. Okay. My sentimentality gone now. Just saying.
SMH.
I do want to say, I hope everybody voted today that could vote in their states. I don't know if it was just Maryland or if there are others.
I'm guessing it was primary
I thought
day
it was
for everybody,
like
and I
Delaware.
I voted. I get my votes on, or my stepmom would not cook me food anymore. That was the message I got on Facebook.
That's fantastic.
If you don't vote, I won't feed you anymore. I was like, I'll go vote.
I'm there.
I even left work early.
That's fantastic.
She knew how to get to me. My stomach.
Isn't that really how you get to every
all females?
Yeah, to every guy.
Yeah. But all right. So I guess this is the final.
The final.
Goodbye. Well, not final goodbye, but final as me, host, saying peace to everybody. So, real quick, twitter.com, you know how to find everybody. Quiglin, Church4252, me, G Nitro. Real quick, no, my site doesn't have its own Twitter, just follow G Nitro. I hate that shit. I don't want to update two Twitter feeds, so.
Right.
You'll see stuff come across from the site as the Otaku Gamer, and whatever I have to say.
Fair enough.
So. Yeah, find me on the otakugamer.com. Brian's on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook now. I gave up. I gave in.
Is it /Quiglin?
It's just /Quiglin.
Didn't we talk about this already?
I don't know.
He wasn't here.
You probably have. The problem is, a
that's
lot of
right.
times to podcasts, I get about halfway to 3/4 in and I fall asleep. Because the thing is now, I've been so backlogged on them, I've been listening to them as I go to bed, and I'm playing Bejeweled in bed, but eventually I fall asleep towards the end. So if you said something at the end of a podcast, I probably missed it.
Yeah. No, I
Actually, I think we said you got a Facebook. No?
No, I
think I heard you guys talk about it. So.
But yeah.
But yeah, he sold out.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do have a question for you, Brian.
Yes.
Vanessa's profile picture. What the fuck
Yes,
were you doing?
I'm eating her brains.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
I will keep that in
I'm
mind.
not saying, I'm just saying.
That's pretty awesome. I see it.
You're just saying.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
I was just, I'm just wondering. That's all. Because
I think her
saw the
reaction
picture, I was like,
just as classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh!
Her expression was definitely that. So, anyways, I guess we're wrapping this up.
Yep. So, one last time, I am out, guys.
We'll miss you.
I will miss everyone.
We will miss you.
Near, far, wherever.
Alright, we are getting the fuck out of here. I am getting the fuck out of here.
Like, I'm so
That's
glad to
enough
leave in this
for me to
fucking
go.
place.
That's enough for me to go. I do want to say one last word for everybody who knows me out there. Yeah.
Oh God.
Peace.
Peace.
God just shook me now.
Yeah.
When